And we also see that change starts with culture, right? So we need to now reconsider the way we do things. When we look at working remotely, when I work with leaders, actually, we look at, can we create an environment that it's so flexible so each individual on the team could find their place. So for example, some individuals, as you mentioned, might want to work alone and they don't like to be disturbed, and also that if their work is to work on a document or to work on a piece of code by themselves, for example, a couple of days, they don't need to be in the office for that, right? And we see this before COVID. There were colleagues of ours that just took a meeting room and sat in a room by themselves because they needed to have a quiet space. So those people, they don't necessarily need to be in the office. They don't see a need. But some others, they are depending on other people. They need to speak to each other, and they like the culture. We have this the fika, right, in Sweden. So the coffee break, and that's a really important ritual, especially for people that like to create personal collection and like to hear a little bit of a story and like to talk about Melody Festival or something like that. And if you don't have that space, they don't have a space to gather. So you still need to have an office and a place where people can gather if they need. So for example, if you have a sick child or someone at home needs your room, like my office, then I probably want to have an office to come and work that day, right? So what we're seeing with leaders is that they're creating an environment where each person kind of have an individualized schedule. They could choose how many days they'll be in the office, and they could choose how many days they could work from home.
Yeah, as small things, it's like when we have the teams meeting, that actually outside, particularly in Gothenburg, windy, raining, gray day, if they see my picture at the back, they'll, sunny day, give the people's hope, all the small things, and sometimes, I want to change it now, people can see it. And this is what I have sometimes. This is my dog, so that's why you need to also, I said, you need to think about your team's house, ourselves, I said, you're sitting from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever in the afternoon. Lunchtime, you grab sandwich, you want to work in the computer all the time. There's no break actually at all when you're working at home. Very common. So how you actually keeping your team health, keeping your family health? So you need to, again, as I said, standing out, go out, or talking about the families, have some dog shows, whatever, something fun to let people feel different. And this is back to the Unit 3 also, and we remember last year, September to December, there are about 2 months, we opened again. We actually hosted lots of different events in the Unit 3. We actually hosted the town hall, Christmas party, and Lucia singing. We even have a Swedish national table tennis team playing table tennis with our employees. And this is the things you need to create it in the office. I think you have the mindset. The office will be not the traditional office. It's a place for people to meet, have some lot of activities, can actually getting people, when they come back to the office, they feel different. They feel promoted. They feel inspired. They want to be here to do the decent meeting people, talk about lots of maybe not only the work. I said.
Yeah, so that's so true. So the office of tomorrow, or the future of the workplace, would be more like a place for gathering, right? And for activities, rather than a place where you just go sit at a desk and do your work, right?